You're live. Thank you.
That's what I had to do last time too.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, we're gonna call a meeting to order. This is for the cell tower variance. This is the Plan Commission meeting. We had a couple applicants for new construction cell towers in the county. We do not have current structure in place on how those are structured for the county. They are typically per variance. So every time there are variants, we actually reached out to our county attorney to make sure that we did this correctly. The county attorney said they would just need to do a variance. So there are some representatives from the cell tower companies that they will represent. They have signed in to speak. So first we're going to do the approval of the agenda. Anyone have any?
I make a motion to approve the agenda.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
So then the next up is about the business for the variance for this hearing tonight. The first one we're going to be speaking of is located what we're calling Oklahoma Road. It's probably at the intersection of Oklahoma and Omaha. There are a couple gentlemen here. I think Matt is the first one that's up. You signed in first, so by default you get to go first. We'll allow for a presentation basically of what you guys are planning to do.
Thank y'all for your time. My name is Matt Bates. I'm from Telecad Wireless. We do real estate and engineering work for different tower companies. In this particular instance, we're working for APC Towers, who's the owner of the tower, and Verizon Wireless, who will be the first tenant on the tower. As was mentioned in the discussion as y'all started, there's not really an ordinance or codes that we can follow as we normally would in other jurisdictions for how we site the location. So I would start by saying, anytime we have to get a new project from Verizon and we're looking for a spot for them, our first option is always to try to co-locate. Whenever there's an existing tower that's there, that's the quickest and most economical way for Verizon to quickly get service to an area. So that's the first thing we do. In this case, there were no existing towers in the area that we were looking into. I believe the closest towers are about 2.5 miles to the west towards Uniontown and about 3 miles to the east towards St. Croix. If I didn't get my directions mixed up, not being local. So we then started looking in the area to find sites that would accommodate and would work for Verizon's coverage objectives. They have certain tower height requirements and different things they need to look at to make sure the site's going to work. And so in this case, we ended up on the Beckman property. So what we're looking at there is we're working with them on an area that will fence in about a 75 by 75 fenced in area for the compound. That lets us accommodate Verizon's equipment, and the tower's designed to hold at least 3 wireless carriers. So there's future ground space for those carriers. The property distances we tried to show in the plans we submitted to give you some ideas of how far the tower was away from the property lines. So from the north line, it's approximately 439 feet, 193 feet to the east, 1,372 feet to the south, and about 684 feet to the west. It's a guide tower, so it'll have some wires that hold it up to support it. This tower, although y'all don't have regulations, we still will comply with all state and federal regulations. We'll comply with the 1996 Federal Telecommunications Act. And then if there's any requirements that those entities put upon us, we'll make sure that we handle all that in accordance as we always would with other projects.
Do those guide wires stay within the 75 by 75 fence, or do they extend out?
All the equipment or
The guide
no,
wires?
those have to come out. If it's a 280-foot guide tower, those are going to come out roughly 60% of the height of that.
Okay.
So they will extend out from that. And then those locations will actually fence in small areas around it. So if the Beckmans end up having a tractor out there, they're doing farming on the property, and I don't know that they do, but we'd have some things to where nothing would drive under it and could hit it, stuff like that.
Okay. You guys have any questions for him while he's? Nope. Okay. I appreciate that. Thank you so
No
much.
worries. Thank you.
All right, next we have Joel. Are you Joel? No,
Share support.
you're share support, no need to talk, okay. You're with-
That covered it all.
I was saying, you guys are basically for the same company or similar concept, okay, perfect. And then next up we have, let's see, Mike, and I don't know, Mike, are you with the same location or different location?
This is the other tower.
Okay. So anyone else need, I think the way we're gonna do it is just each tower location, just open it up for discussion on anybody that signed in. And I do believe, is anyone else, I know you are obviously here as the landowner. Is anyone else here for this particular location that had anything that they did not get a chance to sign in?
I signed it.
Okay, come on up. You're Dan, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, come on up.
Okay, so my name's Dan Douglas, and
Yep.
I'm backed up on the east side of the Beckmans. Start off, first of all, Mark, we've always had a great relationship, good, great neighbors. And to be honest, if I had the opportunity to possibly have a tower there, I'd probably do the same. I would look into it. So definitely not anything anti as far as that goes. Of course, the old man, I've been in the county, I moved there when I was about 18 years old, and I've been in the county ever since, just moved up in that area about 8 years ago. But anyway, my only concern is obviously, it's not necessarily as much as what's property value going to do as far as that goes. It is a concern, obviously it is. But obviously you guys deal with those type of things all the time, whether it's a farm ground going in, somebody putting cows or pigs or whatever in another neighbor's lot or whatever. But we're the old people sitting in the back living room and looking out that back window, and there's nothing prettier than Mark's hayfield and the views of the sunsets. But I can't be naive to know that, you can't live that way all your life. But that's kind of where we get our joy. So I will say that. So I am a little concerned. I was just curious to find out where on that property that piece was going to go, which obviously 250 feet, you can't hide it. It's going to be there. But at the same time, if there was any chance at all on that 40, if there's any kind of latitude there to kind of take that into consideration on sitting in the back of our house to look out the back window on that 40 acres or whatever, I'm kind of embellishing.
Sure.
But if there's a chance it could be moved just a little bit in one certain spot, so that way we're not looking straight at the tower when I look out the back window. You may not have that latitude, but boy, if there's any type of
I'm sure they do.
possibility there,
Yeah.
it'd be great.
Yeah, no. Did that clarify where they were talking about where they were going to be placing them?
No, I really couldn't tell exactly
Sure.
on the picture.
If that's okay, that we ask you to show that to him. 'Cause
And I
think
don't
that
even know
would
if it really matters or not. I didn't know.
Well,
It'd just be nice to know since you're,
Yes, if you've not seen it, of course, paper's not the same as looking at it.
sure. But that might be helpful in kind of showing.
Sorry.
Oh, you're fine, sir.
Oh, okay. Guess that's a little hard. Probably the best sheet for me to show you is the survey sheet. I'm not
Where it's
sure.
at, you jump into that little driveway, that little gravel road coming back through
See,
there.
now we're looking at it south. You may want to turn it the other way. So you're going to be back at this.
But no,
way.
this is the highway, and this is his,
Okay,
that's
yes.
that little gravel road coming back.
So I think if I'm thinking right, aren't you to the south this way? So if I push it back, if I can't.
So is this in the middle of the hayfield? So, I'm sorry.
No, I think I may have one with a color.
Yeah.
Let me see if I got one. That
Okay,
one-
that's more
one
like
looks-
it.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that's the Schwartzes, and then I'm right here. So you're looking at going right down here in this corner.
Yeah, we can't really pull it, like, if you're saying look out the back,
Right now, I will say this, we're seeing the sunset right in here is kind of what we're seeing. So you're going right in this little slot right
Yeah,
now.
we're trying to pull it
I
back.
think that would be good. I think that'll be close.
Okay. And it's hard to hide it, I do apologize for that.
No, I get it. Now, the only other thing I want a Christmas light. Yeah, in the winter. You make that happen, we got a deal.
Well, that might get me in trouble.
Work on that for me, please. All right. That's what I've got. Thank you.
Okay, does that help explain?
I
what
think
it
that's
means?
fine.
Okay.
I can't promise that because we'll come.
All right. Yeah, right. Right.
Okay, does anyone else in regards to this particular location would like to speak that maybe didn't get the chance to sign in, or did you have something else? No, okay. Anybody else on that one? Okay, do you guys have any other questions for them? Okay, great. Okay, so moving to the next, since there were ironically two at the same time that were applied for. The second location is Old State Road 37. Let me look here and see. I don't want to tell you. Telecom looks like is the company that did the application on this, and I believe Mike, is that right? Okay,
Well, sort of.
Sort of. So
Yeah.
Mike has signed in to be able to speak on that behalf.
All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mike Bienick. Excuse me. I'm with a company called LCC Telecom Services. We represent a tower company called White Rock Holding. And we are looking at putting up a similar structure, except ours is going to be a self-support lattice tower, so there will be no guy wires. It will fit within a 100-foot by 100-foot lease parcel at 224475 Old State Route 37. Excuse me. And what we are proposing to do is erect a 255-foot self-support lattice tower. That's the one with the cross braces that go up, and again, no guy wires, with a 5-foot lightning rod for a total overall height of 260 feet. We are looking at, like I said, a 100-foot by 100-foot parcel of land. There will be an access road going back to the tower from Old Route 37. And that's really about it. And again, previous variance, that's what we are applying for. So if you have questions, I'd be happy to answer.
How far of the right of way is that 100 foot?
It's 100 foot back to the center line of the tower from the right of way. And we did provide a fall zone letter. And the way a tower is designed, they don't do this. They don't tip over unless there would have to be significant catastrophic event for that to happen. Typically, we're talking where the base of the tower was not done correctly, the foundation. But we did provide a fall zone letter that shows that it's designed to fail at approximately the 50-foot level down off the top of the tower.
Mhm.
And these towers, like I said, they don't do this. They kind of do like your finger. They tip down onto themselves, and the cabling that's part of the tower is used to kind of hold it in place until that someone can get out and remedy the situation.
So you said the center is 100 feet off the right of way.
Correct. So the tower essentially is designed to fall within that 50 by 50. So it will
We
not,
hope it doesn't fall.
well, yeah. Fall isn't the right word, collapse is a better word. Because it does not fall over, it collapses onto itself. And Caden is here.
He did, he was able to.
Yes.
Yeah. Did he have anything additional since he wasn't?
No, there's really nothing more, but if there's questions.
Yeah. Any other questions or discussion on this location that you guys
I don't have any.
appreciate it?
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much.
And it is the same anchor tenant, by the way. Verizon is also going to be on this tower.
Okay, appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We did have you in on the order that we took on, if you'd like to get up and speak.
Yeah, really don't need to, they go through it.
As long as you don't want to add anything additional, that would be fine. That's completely up to you. Okay. So any discussion on the two cell towers? Any questions? Any additional statements while we're,
Is there anybody else to speak on the second one?
no one else signed in. I'm not,
No objections then?
anything else? Okay. I think we'll do them one at a time. So the first one would be what we're referring to as Oklahoma Road at the Beckman site. If there's no further discussion, call for a motion
I'll make a
to
motion to
approve
the
that.
plans.
I'll second. Go ahead. No, you were first.
Second.
Second, okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. Oklahoma Beckman site variance has been approved. Second location is what we're referring to, the Flamian site, Old State Road 37. Any discussions on that? No?
None.
Okay, I'd make a entertainment for a motion for approval for that variance.
I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Second location has been approved for the variance to install second location.
I do have one quick question. This is a final approval, correct? We don't go
Correct.
to the county board?
This is the county board.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is the county board. Yes, sir. Yeah, this is final approval for variance since we do not have these structures into place for our county. Going forward, since technology is advancing, hopefully our county catches up to that too. So we are actually, the board is currently working on making this actual structured, like your typical that you guys would put these into place other places. We're a small rural community, as you know. So,
Correct.
so we're working to get those into place so that we would have that. You wouldn't have to come to variances, that you would just apply as normal. So
Okay.
yeah.
Thank you very much.
you're very welcome. Okay. If anyone else has anything additional, we're just going to make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
Make motion.
Okay? Second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Meeting is adjourned.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.